Hey people, we were scheduled last night to talk to the delegates at the U.S. Senate convention about this document here on the screen. It's Mark Zuckerberg's tax return. So let me show you. This is page 41. Okay, so here's the cover. Center for Technology and Civic Life, Chicago, Illinois. That's Zuckerberg's company. Okay. If you go down to, again, page 41, I want to show you something. This is what we were going to talk about last night. It's really important. So that's Denver. That's Colorado. Here. Berlin, Connecticut got a $5,000 payment for its adjudicators to adjudicate ballots. Did you hear what I said? Mark Zuckerberg paid Berlin for their adjudicators to adjudicate ballots. Now, does Berlin, Connecticut know? I'm not sure. Here's Bristol. They hosted the event last night. They got $37,000 from Mark Zuckerberg to adjudicate ballots. Do you think Aaron Stewart knew? Because I asked her office. I also served them with a subpoena. There are 39 subpoenas that went out in July of last year. So this is why they sabotaged my campaign, because I asked them in a federal subpoena what were the clauses in the clawback agreement. So here we go. Bridgeport got $315,000 from Mark Zuckerberg in 2020 to pay their adjudicators. City of Hartford, $346,000. Now, all you Republicans on the committee, did you know that? Your town, Hartford, if you're from Hartford, that you got $346,000 from Mark Zuckerberg to adjudicate the ballots? The ones that kick out? The ones that kick out. City of Meriden, $38,000. City of New Britain. That's where the convention was. $55,614. Hold on, Ben Proto. He's chair of the party. Did he know? City of Norwalk, my city. You think the people in the photograph I just shared on Twitter, let's go there. Oh, look, Fauci's speaking in 1 hour in Stony Brook. My friends are there. They're going to videotape it. Let's go down a little bit more. Oh, up a little bit more. Wait, profile. I gotta figure this out. That ain't it. Silent weapons. That ain't it. Hey. Wait a second. Get rid of that. I need that. What's this? That ain't it. How about this? That ain't it. Oh well, let's get back to the story at hand. Here we go. Back to the lockbox. The safety deposit box, the chastity belt. Meriden, $38,000. New Britain, where the event was hosted, and we're going to call Miss Stewart right now. Norwalk, $51,000. Norwich, $26,000. Torrington, $15,000. City of Waterbury, $82,000. So the Republican Town Committee did not know that their town got $82,704. $18,000. Groton. Hartford, $346,000. These towns over $300,000. What do you think he was paying for? What do you think Mark Zuckerberg gave this money for? I subpoenaed every town on this list. Hebron got a subpoena. Marlboro got a subpoena. These are small towns, small amounts of money. Fairfield, $19,000. Avon. Wow. Barkhamsted. Wow. 5,000. Bethlehem. Burlington. Collinsville. I don't even know where that is. 5,000. Coventry. Coventry. A totally Republican town. Ask Matt if his dad and he know anything about the local government COVID adjudicator gift. This is a grant, folks. This is a nonprofit, nonpartisan town of East Hartford. Now, our Hartford has gotten $500,000 so far because it's East Hartford, West Hartford got it. 46 more thousand. East Lyme. Do you know where the adjudicators are? Town of Easton, 10 grand. Town of Farmington. I met a nice lady from Farmington yesterday. 12 grand. She has no idea, I bet you. She's a Republican. So all the Republicans at the meeting last night. One guy I met from Granby. He was going to speak on my behalf. He has no idea that the town of Granby got 5 grand. Here's Greenwich, 28,000. The fact is, they're getting 134,000. And this is why I'm being badmouthed and lied about. This is why Ben Proto is calling different chairs, town chairs, and delegates, and telling them that I'm a liar. Am I a liar, Ben? Does Greenwich getting $500,000? Yes, it is. They got 135,000 so far, I am told. Kent, 5,000. Nice little town. I bought a clock there once. Madison, 5,000. I wonder if Stefanowski knows. Manchester, 35,600. 10,000. New Milford, Montvale. Newtown, 10 grand. Orange, 5 grand. I'm sure the Republicans in Orange don't know. Portland, Rocky Hill, 5,000. 8,000. Simsbury, really? Somers, South Windsor, and Southington, 13,416. Stonington, 7,000. Stratford, $36,824. No one from Stratford called me back. No one from Stonington called me back. No one from Southington called me back. And we were going to expose this, but we did not have enough time, and they didn't let my speakers speak. Waterford, 18,000. Hartford, West Hartford now, so 30, 40, and 340. What's that? 70 plus 340, 410. Well, hold on, I think they got 500. There must be more. Wethersfield, 9,000. Westport, 9,000. You know Westport took a bribe. Wyndham, 22. Windsor, 18,600. Wow. Okay, so let's get back to the beginning. This is Mark Zuckerberg's tax return. Now, what's important? In July of last year, 2023, I sent every single one of these towns a federal subpoena for the Zuckerberg contract. Because Kate Wall is a liar. Kate Wall is the Town Clerks Association. These checks were payable to the Town Clerks Association. Now, what do you know about the IP addresses? Many of these towns are the towns that hacked other states. Many of these towns are the towns that hacked other states. So when I say, let's see if Shelton's on here. This is Georgia. Hold on. Shelton. Up, I gotta go up. There we go. Wyndham, Wilton. I met a nice guy from Wilton, I'll tell you that. Wethersfield, Stonington, Stratford, Suffield, Tolland, Southington. Stratford and exit 53 on the Merritt, which is Shelton, are pretty critical. Sharon, no Shelton. Shelton did not get a bribe, folks. Newtown. Met a nice guy from Newtown. Met lovely people in Orange. Lovely people in Orange. New Milford, Montville, Middlebury. Really? What's the attraction to Middlebury? Kent, really? 28,000 general fund. Now the Republicans in Greenwich know they're taking money from Zuckerberg. Where's the agreement that they were subpoenaed for? Now, interestingly enough, there's a lot of corruption in Bridgeport, as we all know. But Senator Gaston is the one who signed for Bridgeport, because I handed it to him myself. He did not know who I am. And there is Waterbury. They don't know about this 82,704. Okay, folks. Now comes part 2. They violated a federal subpoena. Yeah. I have copies of them all. And I'm wondering why the delegates didn't return my calls from the towns that got subpoenas, and why Ben Proto called the towns and told them I was a liar. Well, that's interference in a federal election. Here's Krowicki. Hey, this is a guy from last night. Hey, how'd you do? Hey. I'm going to connect him because he's a candidate from last night. Maybe he won't answer. Anyway, just to wrap it up, there are some serious concerns about my family receiving threats from Norwalk. Serious ones. Now, they're gloating in an email. Maybe I can show you. Fauci's speaking today. I just told you that. But
please leave your message for 203-223-8444.
That's Krowicki. He's a candidate. Hey, bro, I'm on. I'll call you back. Inbox. Let's see. Norwalk Republican Town Committee. Okay, now these are the scumbags that are sabotaging the election. This is Fred Wilms, who obviously knows about the 51,000 Zuckerberg bribe. Now, there's some nice people here. This guy's a gem, right here. This lady's a gem. This guy in the back is a gem. This guy's pretty much a gem. This lady, no. This guy, hell no. And the tall guy here, hell no. This guy, hell no. Okay? You understand? Hell no. There you go. This guy, lovely guy. Lovely, hell, and way over the top hell. Right here. This guy's a demon. Okay? So, I'd like to know why he's interfering now in the Goldstein election, because Goldstein, I signed up to be his delegate, though I haven't gotten the material. So they're manipulating the delegates, folks. I charged Ben Proto with the manipulation of the delegates because I was sent a surrogate list, not a delegate list. Everyone on there said, I'm not a delegate. I called someone, hey, I'm not a delegate. I'm a surrogate. I'm a placeholder. Because they wanted to see how they would vote. before they made them a delegate. This election here is totally rigged. Totally rigged. They kicked out my delegates. You understand? You understand? They prevented my seconds to speak. My second was a delegate. They denied that he was a delegate. He's on my list. He's not on their list. My list has no email addresses and no phone numbers. How am I supposed to reach 1,000 people without their phone numbers? Well, Jack said you'll have to call the registrar and get the information. They only work once or twice a week. I got it on the 10th. I got it on the 10th. And it doesn't have any phone numbers. And this is contrived. This entire race was illegally performed. And they didn't follow the rules. Objections were made about not following the rules, and the election rules were overridden. So everyone in this picture, in my book, is a POS. And this guy is particularly large POS. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Don't worry about it, folks. This bunch just guaranteed that Jerry is going to lose. Because Jerry, as Matt Corey said, he jumped into the race. Thank God for Matt Corey, okay? Nice guy. Owns a bar, or rents a bar, leases a bar. If you want a tea time in Hartford, you got to call him. But he's a window washer who has a great heart. Krowicki, the guy I just called, is a retired guy who's a commercial real estate guy with a great heart. Robert Hyde has a great heart. I have heart. And these assholes interfered with the federal election. I hope they understand that they're going to learn the hard way now. And so is Connecticut. So learning the hard way. Have a great day. You're all the best. I do like this guy here with the mustache. He's a class act. But this guy is a liar, and this guy is a liar. And you know what? I really don't care. Because the country's going down the tubes because of these liars. Connecticut caused these problems. Hey, Joe. I'm making you a video, bro. And you don't have to say anything. I'm in the tail end of it, and I trust you implicitly.
Yep.
But I just sent you the tax return of Mark Zuckerberg. Okay? Now, I assume you have no idea, just like everyone else, how much Bristol got.
I had no idea.
Right. Exactly.
Wow.
So we were going to expose this thing yesterday at the convention. So I'm looking at the document I just sent you. This is my friend Joe. I only met him like maybe a couple times 2 years ago. And 4 or 5 times this year?
Yeah.
You're a class act. Okay?
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Good. And I'm telling you, I'm looking at the list, and I'd like to read it to you over this video I'm making. Now, you don't have to say a single word. Bristol, $37,336 to the town clerk. I have his tax return. Shocking, right? Because you didn't know. Okay, City of Bridgeport, $315,135. That's the same woman who stuffed the ballots on the video. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, Hartford, $346,000. That's one payment, okay? There's 3 other ones for $35,000 each. So that's 130 plus 436 is almost 500 grand, okay? Meriden, $38,000. Did you know Meriden? Meriden doesn't know that Meriden got $38,000, okay? New Britain, where the event was last night, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Aaron Stewart knows that she got $55,614?
Maybe.
I don't know, but here you go. Ready? This is the bomb. Ready? A year ago in July. Almost a year ago, right?
Yeah.
I sent a federal subpoena to every single one of these towns to ask them for the Zuckerberg contract, which has a clawback provision. You understand? In other words, if they violate the terms of the contract, they got to give the money back. You understand?
Correct.
Now, answering the subpoena would probably violate the contract. You understand? Because it's supposed to be secret, and that's why you don't know, right?
Yep.
Get ready. They violated a federal subpoena, every single town here. Because guess what the contract says?
What's that?
The money goes to the people adjudicating the adjudication buckets. Do you know what that means?
The money goes to the people adjudicating the adjudication buckets.
Correct. So here you go. You send a falsified absentee ballot, pre-signed by Ted Bromley, which I proved already, okay? Ted Bromley, the director of elections of Connecticut, mailed hundreds of pre-signed absentee ballots, if not thousands, pre-signed. So that means the town clerk wouldn't have to sign them again when they came back, because they're already signed. Now, he filled them out, and there's 800,000 illegal aliens, okay? 10,000 of them have the same address. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I didn't know about the same address, but I did.
There's a lot of shit, and I don't hold you responsible at all. I'm telling you because I trust you. I'm videotaping it, and you have the right of first refusal. I don't need to use this video. I make lots of videos. So here we go. City of Norwalk. My city, right? $51,714 from Mark Zuckerberg to the town clerk that we're not aware of. Because I'm in the meetings, right? Now, you would think if the town clerk, they got paid to say that the tabulators are not connected to the internet. Are you aware of that? When they know that they are. And I can prove that they are because I have all their IP addresses. I know when they hacked. Like I said, I've been maintaining that. Ready? I've been maintaining that Shelton hacked Wisconsin, that Southington hacked Michigan, that Danbury hacked. Now let's see if Danbury even got one. I mean, off the top of my head, I wouldn't expect that they would get one. No, they did not get one. So what I'm saying in this video is that there's 39 towns that got bribed. Okay? Now, what happens with the adjudication bucket is if the paper is the wrong size, right? It kicks out. So the people employed by Zuckerberg collect them.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Right back. I'm getting a phone call. I'll call you right back.
No worries. Cool.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I think it's too hot for him to handle, which is totally cool. So I'll just continue on. The adjudication buckets of Meriden were paid, the adjudicators were paid by Mark Zuckerberg in a confidential agreement that if they answer the federal subpoena, that they would violate the contract. So I have questions for the city of Norwalk, who committed multiple federal crimes leading up to our convention. Torrington, wow, Waterbury. See, now Waterbury, the mayor, never heard about this 82 grand. And Joe Hoxha, who I trust, and he says he doesn't know, and I believe him because he's a stand-up guy, honest, he's got integrity. But here we go. The delegates wouldn't allow the candidates to speak, and they have empty shirt Jerry fucking up the works, excuse my French. There's no other word I can say. Nope, I can't think of one. So, wow. 82,704, and the entire town of Waterbury does not know that the clerk had to sign an agreement with Mark Zuckerberg in order to falsify multiple elections in different states. 22 to be exact. So if Colchester, Connecticut, which is Nowheresville, hacked Oklahoma, why? Because they had a 10 million vote flip scheduled after Trump won Florida. They decided that Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania had to be flipped. And how did they do it? Well, we should be asking Mark Zuckerberg, who bought Waterbury, bought New Haven, bought Hartford, bought New Britain. Does the New Britain mayor know? I think she must. Why would she host a convention that every single person in the room is a criminal or being used? What I'm saying is, in the Connecticut case that we filed in the Stanford Superior Court, we named every town clerk and every registrar. So let's wrap it up there. Judge Clark is obviously a criminal, and I'm going to send this to the FBI because I'm not going down with the ship.